Hello again from lockdown Melbourne. So this should keep me fairly occupied for a bit doing these videos. I'd like to cover today how I've got my FM3 set up to basically play 90% of the songs that I play in my covers band. So I feel I only need mostly 4 settings on any given song. I need a clean setting, I need an edge of breakup setting, I need a crunch setting, and I need a solo setting, usually with gain. Now what I want to do is just cover off how I've set this up across these 3 switches on the FM3. But obviously there's certain songs where things differ a little bit and you're jumping around a little bit on other effects, modulation effects, tremolos, rotaries, chorus. And I want to show how you can override the standard layout for your scene. You've only got a certain number of layouts in the XFX, and I think it's a total of 8 or something like that, or it might be 9. But what you can do is, if you've done what I do, or what I've done, and set it up so that you've got your primary ones all squared away, then you can actually override these very easily using per preset settings. So that's what we're going to cover off today. So a quick recap on how I've got this set up. I've got the first one here set for clean. I've got the second one set for edge of breakup. So we're going to get, and I've got the third one here set for solo. Now I can actually get back from my solo to any position, because I've actually on the solo here I've got crunch, so I can get back to crunch by going there, and I'm back to a crunch setting. Or if I'm on my solo and I want to get back to edge of breakup, I can click straight back to here. Or if I want to get back to clean, I can click here. So I can get back to any one of those settings from a solo, and vice versa. I can get to anything else with one press of a button. So if I want to go straight from clean to crunch, I can click there. And if I want to get straight from edge of breakup to crunch, I can just do that. So I can get anywhere I want. But now, what about if I've got these modulation effects that I want to incorporate into any given song? I don't use a lot of modulation effects in most instances. I like I like going straight through the amp or an edge of breakup sound for most of what I do, being a singer guitarist. So what I'm going to do is show you how to override and use these per preset foot setups. So I'm just going to have to redo the camera here. Just give me 1 second. Now, there we go. There's the FM3 edit screen. I'll just tweak that again. Don't really want to be editing this video, but here we go. So what we've got here is that's the standard setup that we've been using here: clean crunch, edge crunch, solo crunch. Now, what I want to do is I want to have a preset which has a nice clean solo, and I want to actually have some sort of modulation effect on the first switch setting. So I can do that. I've got one prepared here. If I just go up a couple, where are we? There it is. Okay, so what I've actually got, you'll see immediately that I've actually got an override on this first switch. It's been set down here, but if I go to the second and the third switches, they're still the same. Go back to here. Now the way I did that was by, put it back to normal, so there we go, it's back to normal, by simply clicking here and clicking on PP1, but you've got to set up the per preset setting first before you do this. So let's go and do that. All we do is we click on the per preset setting. I select one of these. Looks like I've got 24 of them. I click on the first one here, and it comes up with a similar sort of options to the layout settings. And I've set this up here already with going to scene 1, and this time to scene 5, which is actually a scene that's got a rotary on it on this preset. So, and then I go back to the foot controller. I simply change that on the right hand side here to per preset 1, and I'm good to go. So let's just, you'll have to take my word for it as I switch on these different settings. So now what I've got is on my clean, but if I click on the first switch, I now get a rotary. If I click on it again, I get back. So I've changed it, but everything else is still the same. If I go to edge of breakup, I can still get back to my crunch. So that's still operate, or I can still get back to my clean. So there you go. That's how you do per preset overrides. Hopefully that's helpful. If you like this content, please like it or subscribe, and look out for anything else I'm doing. Thanks. See you.